getting the, okay, you are getting the, okay, sorry for the noise. Okay, you are getting the slope function, okay? The function that enable you to find the slope. So how are you going to show? So I'm going to exercise 2A, question 2B. So whenever we start, we always start with 2 points, all right? 1 point. Since there is no value, we just let the x be equal to x. So the function given for 1b is fx equal to 1, which means that if you figure out, it will be a straight line parallel to the x-axis. The y is always equal to 1. That means you know, when you use the first principle, you will get the answer as equal to 0. Am I right? Because the gradient of a horizontal straight line is 0. So when x equal to x, so what is fx? Is 1. Okay. Point B, when x equal to x plus h, my fx plus h, what is the value you think? Azif? You have this point. Azif?
Yes.
What is the value of y when x equal to x plus h?
1.
Is equal to 1. So we have that already. So we can find the slope of chord AB. Am I right? So it will be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 is h. So we get 0 divided by h, which is 0. So that means your slope of the chord doesn't depend on the value of x and a value of h as well. So therefore, f prime x, we have to write as limit h tends towards 0 and 0. So the answer is 0. That's it. Are you okay?
Yes, thank you, Miss.
So as long as you follow the step and you do, it should be fine. Okay. Then for 2C, what you need to know is you have to know how to expand x cubed. You know how to expand this. So you must bear in mind that this one, a plus b, the whole thing cube is a cubed plus 3a squared b plus the power of a reduced 3ab squared plus b cubed. So you must know these facts. So you have your point A, x equal to x. So your fx will be 2x cubed. Correct? Point B, x equal to x plus h. So your fx plus h will be equal to 2. Your x you have to replace with x plus h now. Whatever in here, you go here. Then you expand. H cube, huh? Okay. So then you find the slope of the chord. Or anyone who want to straight away use the formula also can. So since all in front got 2, we factorize out the 2. You want to expand also can, is up to you. Okay, so it will be x cubed plus 3x squared h plus 3xh squared plus h cubed. Take away x cubed. Okay, then down here is h. So the h cube, the x cube, and the x cube take away already. So your result is 0. So now you factorize out the h. So you got 3x squared plus 3xh plus h squared over h. Cancel off the h. So therefore, f prime x, you write down the limit, h tends towards 0, 3x squared plus 3xh plus h squared. H tend towards 0, h squared tend towards 0, 3xh also tends towards 0. So therefore, answer is 3x squared. Are you okay?
Miss,
Yes?
do you skip any step?
Oh, I didn't skip any step. Oh, okay, I have a 2 here. I have a 2 here. It should be 6 here. Okay. I didn't skip any step. Why?
Because I really don't understand this one.
What do you mean by you didn't understand this one? Which step you don't understand? You tell me.
From the first step,
What do you mean by from the first step?
it's negative x squared, right?
You are talking, why negative x squared? Oh, C, I do D. Okay, then I have to do another one. This is D, sorry. This is not C. I see wrongly. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, 2C, I can do it here. So same thing. What you need to do is you have to be very careful. This is negative x squared. So if your first point A, x equal to x, so your fx is negative x squared. Okay? B, this one you have to be very careful. X plus h, so your fx plus h is negative x plus h squared. So it's negative x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. You have to be very, very careful of this. So I think the issue here, your issue here is here. Okay, so your slope of the chord AB will be negative x squared minus 2xh minus h squared, because you bring in all the negative, understand? Then you take away negative x squared, divide by h. So this one and this one cancel off. Are you okay? Then the h cancel off. Minus negative value become plus. Hello? Are you okay? Okay, no response. I assume you are okay, okay?
Okay, Miss.
So the rest you should be able to do it, correct? So your slope of the chord will be negative 2x minus h. Then you take the limit, you get the answer negative 2x. Yeah? Okay. Today, okay, just now someone asked question 5. Okay, you are not able to do 5C. You are able to do 5A, 5B because you see the example there, correct? There is something that I haven't teach. Okay, so I'm going to teach
teacher,
and
even 5AB, I don't know how to do.
I know. You wait. I got 2 questions to discuss today. Okay, so question 1. Okay, question 1, the first part, A, I will say show that square root of P minus square root of Q over H is equal to P minus Q divided by H times square root of P plus square root of Q. So this is the first part of the question. Okay, so how are we going to show? If the question asks us to show, so you can go from left-hand side to right-hand side or right-hand side to left-hand side. But today I'm going to do from left-hand side. That is, I have this. Okay, if I want to prove it to what is on the right-hand side. Okay, what do you see the difference between the left-hand side expression and the right-hand side expression? The denominator, the bottom there, correct? So in maths, how can we make an equivalent fraction? I can do it like that. Okay, did I change the value of the fraction? If I times like that, did I change the value of the fraction?
No.
No, why not? Why not? Evika,
The right.
why not? Evika, if I times square root of P plus square root of Q over square root of P plus square root of Q, I didn't change the value of the fraction. Why?
It's equal to 1.
Yes, because that is equal to 1. Any number times 1 is still 1. Okay? So now what we need to do is, I want to let this stay below here. Correct? So I'm not going to do anything to the denominator. So, but I have to do something to the numerator, correct? So, and in maths, we also learn this. If I have two expressions, one is a plus, the other one is a minus, same thing. So the result will be a squared minus b squared. Am I right? Have you all memorized this? The expansion of this kind of expression, product
Yes.
of these two expressions. And so if we are talking about square root, so if I square root of a minus square root of b times square root of a plus square root of b, so I will have square root of a, the whole thing squared, take away square root of b, the whole thing squared. Square and square root are inverse, correct? So I get back my original number. So this is something that every one of you have to memorize. So you can straight away write down this is P minus Q. So done, I prove. So these are the important skills that you and me must memorize it. Whenever on top of the numerator is a square root, especially in the first principle, I must make sure I can simplify it into this form, whereby the numerator is without the square root. Are you clear? So this is the skill. Do you get me? Any issue on this? Okay. So now, if first part of the question I say like that, then second part of the question, I will put hence. Whenever in math question you see hence, correct? That means you must use part A to solve part B. Remember the word hence. Using first principle, find the instantaneous rate of change for y equal to, or for fx equal to square root of x plus 2 at x equal to. Okay, so now I want to test your understanding of the domain of a function. If I put here -3, can or not? If I already set a question like that, how will you answer this question? Brandon,
Can the domain be like that?
I didn't say cannot. I didn't say, I asked you, how will you answer if it happened to be like that?
Undefined or what?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Why? Because x equal to -3 is not part of the domain. You see? Sometimes you won't be surprised. They purposely want to see your understanding of domain. Yeah. Okay. So we know that cannot. Okay. So now, can someone give me a value that is workable? That the tangent, the instantaneous rate of change exists. Kevin. Can someone give me? Kevin.
Yes.
Give me a value of x.
3 can.
3 can. Why 3 can?
Because
If I put -1, can or not?
Cannot.
If I put -1, cannot, meh?
-1 is part of the domain, meh?
You check and see.
Sorry.
You say sorry to yourself. You say sorry somehow. You better memorize. Okay.
So -2 also can.
No. -2 also can. -2, it will be 0. Can. Greater than. Okay. So, but this case, okay, just to make sure that you know. So I want you to do it like that. Okay. So when I say hence, that means you are going to use this skill. Are you clear? So using first principle. So we go back to the first principle. We say A, x equal to 4. So you get your y. Point B, continue. X equal to 4 plus h. Then, okay, this is 4 plus 2, which is square root of 6. This is, okay, so now look, because your x is 4 plus h, so I put 4 plus h, then plus 2. So this will be square root of, every time whatever inside the square root, after I simplify, I still write in the bracket. Okay, to prevent any error. So now you find the slope of the chord, then you continue. Can you? I'll give you 2 minutes. Those who want to use formula straight away, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. But you remember to write the limit all the way through. One more minute. Okay. So after I got the slope of the chord already, so what should I do? So we will put all this in bracket. But exam, please don't write in red. You can write in any color, but not red. So what should I put in the bracket there? Okay, Cindy.
Square root 6 plus h minus square root 6.
Minus me?
Plus.
So same go with bottom, correct? Okay. Okay, so next step, I will write down h. So bottom there, I just copy down. Okay, so what should I write on top? You don't have to show me step by step. What should I write on top? Esther Chong. Esther,
Yes.
what should I write on top here?
6 plus h plus 6.
6 plus h plus 6 or 6 plus h minus 6?
Minus 6.
So now you simplify. 6 plus h minus 6 divided by, if you can straight away simplify, you don't have to write this extra step. Okay, so this will be h over h. H cannot be 0, so that's why you can cancel. Right? Okay. So here, up here is 1. Okay, so we write down dy dx will be equal to limit h tend towards 0, 1 over square root of 6 plus h plus square root of 6. Okay. As h tends towards 0, 6 plus h will tend towards 6, correct? Am I right? Yeah, Gladys,
Yes.
Wong.
Yes.
So my answer will be 1 over
Square root 6 plus square root 6.
Okay, can you tell me square root 6 plus square root 6 is how many square root 6?
2.
2. And I said the best is write the answer like that. Am I right?
Yeah.
Anyone have issue from this step to this step?
Yes, can explain.
I don't understand.
Don't understand? Like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
understand or not? Like that, understand or not?
Oh, can.
Can. Always remember, you just look at, you want to get rid of square root, you time by the same thing of the square root. So what you do to the top, you have to do the same to the bottom. See or not? That's how max work. So that you multiply by 1. In max, 1 can be written in any form you like, as long as the numerator and the denominator are the same. Okay?
Where got one?
Hello?
Got one, where got one?
There, root 6 over root 6 is not 1.
Root 6 over root 6. But how suddenly come out one, can I?
Hey, up to me, is the suitability, because here I got root 6.
Root 6 then.
So root 6 times root 6, isn't it 6? Square root of 6 times square root of 6, isn't it square root of 6 square? Isn't it 6?
Uh-huh.
So 6 times 2, isn't it 12?
Yes, 12 then.
Then, so I convert 1 over 2 root 6 to become root 6 over 12. Lor.
Okay, okay.
Can or not? Okay, just to let you know. Okay, this is for those who want to get A plus. You get A plus if you don't give me the answer like that. Okay, those who cannot, you don't have to. You can just give me the answer like that. I still give you full mark. But those who want to get A plus, correct? Listen, those who want to get A plus, if you give me this answer, correct, I definitely kick away your A plus. Do you get me? If those who don't want to aim for A plus, you can leave your answer like that. Don't panic yourself just because of this. Can or not?
Can.
You can leave your answer as this one. I still will mark you, give you full mark. But those A plus students, if you leave your answer at this stage, your A plus fly. You get me? Hello?
Yes.
You get me? Okay. So some of your this simple, I won't say this simple, this type of conversion, correct? It can panic you. So if you are not good in converting it, you give me this answer, I still give you full mark. Understand? Okay? This is for those who want to aim for A plus. You really have to be very precise with your answer. Your communication skill must be very strong. Okay, Ken? So can I go to the next question that I want to talk about?
Miss, one question. Do we need to mention again, like as hash approach to 0, 6 plus hash
No,
equal?
no. This is I explained to you.
Okay,
This is
thank
not
you.
part of the answer.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
smile. This is for me to explain to you. Okay? Can I not?
Yeah, thank you.
So that you all know what am I doing. So you have to be very clear which part is my explanation, which part is the working. If you want to write it down there, it's also fine. It doesn't matter. So that people will know what are you talking about. Can I move on to the next question?
Yes.
Okay. So I have this question too. Okay. Given fx equal to 3 over x plus 2. Okay. May I know what is the vertical asymptote for this function? Hafiz?
-2, Miss.
Good. Now all very, very pro already. The rest, no. Why is -2?
Don't know. How?
Huh? Your mind not in max. Bottom cannot be 0, young man. So my graph goes some sort like this, okay? So now I have 2 points. 1 point is called point A. The x coordinate is -1. I have another point B. I don't know the x coordinate. I just let it be x, okay? So first part, find the slope of chord.
Wait, miss, where did you get -1 from?
I give.
Oh, okay.
Find the slope of chord AB. Okay, start. The second part I will give later. So you have to find the coordinate of AB first, correct? Okay, coordinate A is -1. What is the y coordinate? How Shen? What is the y coordinate for A?
0.
0 How Shen?
Oh,
X,
A ah.
X equal to -1, F -1, 3 over -1 plus 2. How Shen? What is the answer?
3 over 3.
Cannot use
3, 3,
calculator.
3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. I use my brain spinning.
Spinning. Simple calculation like that, you spin. 3 over 1. So it's 3.
Yes.
Right? Okay, coordinate B. The X is X. So the Y will be 3 over X plus 2. Correct? So now can you find the slope of a chord AB? If I don't want to say slope of chord AB, I can ask you to find the average rate of change. From X equal to -1 to X equal to X. So Y2, Y1 minus Y2 divide by X1 minus X2. So this is equal to 3 over X plus 2 minus 3 divided by just Vashini. Divided by what?
X plus 2.
Huh?
X plus
Look
1.
carefully. X plus 1. So can I write it this way? Divide by X plus 1 means time 1 over X plus 1, correct? So can I change this to a single fraction? Please bracket this up. Cross. Okay. What should I write at the bottom?
3.
3 The bottom
Or bottom
So this one is 3. Take away 3 times what? 3 times what?
Plus 2.
X plus 2. Okay, now expand, simplify. So very important, please bracket up. In a fraction, as long as more than one term, you better bracket it up. Right? So far, so good? Yes, Johan, what is the next step?
Next step is to simplify. Sorry.
Yeah, simplify the numerator. Tell me what is the answer.
Okay. So is -3x -3 minus 3
minus 3. So there is a common factor called -3, right? Can I take it out?
Yes.
So I got -3 open x plus 1. Remember, -3 is -3 times 1. Okay, I write down step by step. Those who can simplify very fast, you don't have to write all these steps. You get what I mean?
I get it. I get it, but I probably still have to do step by step because I can make careless mistakes. So
So
that's safer
individual.
for me.
Yeah. So I leave it to individual. For me, I can straight away jump from here to here.
Okay.
So it doesn't mean that the more step you write, the more mark I'm going to give you.
I understand. Just for safety.
Yeah. So individual. That's why I say, okay, so this is -3 over x plus 2. Okay. Just to let you know, this part is 3 marks. So where do we give you the mark? 1 mark here. 1 mark on the simplified. How you want to simplify, I don't care. And 1 mark for the final answer. So from here to here, you only get 1 mark.
Understood.
Yeah. So you need to do step by step. You have to do it. Yeah. Okay. So are you clear?
Clear.
Okay. So this is the part A. Okay. Part B, I'm not going to give you 2 marks only. I will say, hence. So the word hence means you have to use whatever information you have in part A. Hence, find f prime -1 by using first principle. And I only give you 2 marks. Okay, which means that usually first principle is about 5 marks or 4 marks, correct? So that means the 3 marks is done in part A. So how are you going to use whatever in part A and get your answer? Because part A, we are finding the average rate of change, am I right? Okay, so if I write f prime -1, then I have to write limit here, correct? Then here I have to write down the slope of the chord, am I right? AB. So what should I write at the bottom of the limit? Nicholas,
Pardon?
what should I write at the bottom here? The limit here.
X approaches 0.
Where got H? Where got X approaches 0? If you say X approaches 0 means X approaches here now. As B moves closer to A, what happened to the value of X?
Or X approaches -1.
Yes. So you see, this situation is a different situation. So you have to look at your situation. So if you understand the meaning of the limit, then you will be able to write here, X approaches -1. Because B moved closer to A. Because B approaches A. So my X will approach the X coordinate of A. Am I right? So as X approaches -1, what will happen to X plus 2? It will approach. It will approach, Nicholas?
It will approach
X approaches -1, X plus 2 will approach.
more than 0.
No, it's not a matter of more than 0. It will approach a value. What is that value?
1.
Yes, you are right. Approaches -1 means 0.99999999999, then plus 2. Isn't it approach 1? Nicholas, are you okay?
Yes, yes, teacher.
So then my answer will be negative 3 over 1, which is negative 3. Done. So you see, this is a bit different from our x plus h. So everyone, are you okay? Hello?
Miss,
Mm?
can ask why x -1?
Because I want to find f prime x at x equal to negative 1. That is what the question wants you to do. You want to find the gradient at x equal to negative 1. So that's why B have to move closer to A along the curve. Are you okay?
Okay.
So you have to look at what the question wants. Okay, so far so good.
Miss,
So exam can come up with question like that. It doesn't mean that everything is plus H. So when you memorize the formula, there are two formula, right? Okay, the first formula is f prime x. This is for general. So if, hold on. This is formula for you to find the slope function. Limit h tend towards 0, fx plus h minus fx over h. Okay, this is to find the slope function. Okay, if I want to find a specific value, then I will substitute a specific value there. If I want to find the specific slope, so I will put in the value of A. Okay, this is specific. Tangent, gradient of a tangent. Specific gradient. Okay, if I also can find a specific gradient by using this. That's what we do on our second question. That is this question all about. Yeah. So if you understand what is limit all about, what is first principle all about, is you get from an average rate of change to a specific instantaneous rate of change. So that is first principle all about. So these three formula can be used. So for me, I will prefer to go to my basic, find the average rate of change, then get the answer. Hello? Okay. Can I not? Okay, I'm going to answer someone just now asked me about question 5. A, B or C. Okay, so A should be able to do it. Now it's B or C. So what you need to do is, if you have fx equal to x square root of x. So all of us have to remember that square root is power half, right? So x to the power 1 times x to the power of half, we can simplify it to become x to the power of 1 plus half. Please remember, 1 plus half is 3/2. So in this case, I will prefer to write it as square root x cubed. So when you do your x plus h that time, okay, I have point A, x equal to x. So fx square root of x cubed. Okay, B, x equal to x plus h. So my f x plus h will be equal to square root of x plus h cubed. So you can, after you substitute in already, you time by the conjugate, the square root of p plus q, p minus q, that kind of things. Okay, then only you expand the x cubed. How to expand x cubed? Okay, so I give you a, have you ever heard of Pascal triangle? Do you know how I get the number from the first step, from the first row to the second row?
Addition.
This is A, this is A plus B, this is A plus B squared, this is A plus B cubed. All these numbers show the coefficient. So this will be A cubed plus 3AB, A squared B plus 3AB squared plus B cubed. So if power 4, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. If power 5, 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. So that's why part C, you have fx equal to x squared times x to the power half. So this is x to the power of 5/2. Okay, which is square root of x to the power of 5. So when you have your fx plus h, so it will be square root of x plus h to the power of 5. So when you expand that, then you have x to the power of 5 plus 5x to the power of 4 h plus 10x cubed h squared. One, the power increase, the other one, the power decrease. Plus 10x square h cubed plus 5x h to the power of 4 plus h to the power of 5. So this is called binomial expansion. Are you okay? So you definitely have to apply the square root method. The method shown in the example 3 and the method that I show here. You apply this first, then only you expand. Are you okay? So please try to complete all the exercises. So the first principle is a principle whereby it's a basic principle. You must know what is the meaning of average rate of change. Which one represent average rate of change? Which one represent average rate of change? A or B? Which one is average rate of change? A in green or B in green?
A.
A. This is average rate of change from x equal to -1 to x equal to x. Okay, the one B, what is B? The one in green B, what does that represent? Jasin?
Specific gradient.
Jasin?
Yeah.
Yeah, it represent what?
Specific gradient.
Gradient, specific gradient. So where is the specific gradient from? So you have to say -3 is the gradient to the curve fx equal to 3 over x plus 2 at x equal to, Jasin? At x equal to what?
-1.
-1.
Yes. So if you just tell me the gradient, correct? If you just tell me this part only, you won't get any mark. You have to specifically tell me which point. Are you clear? Okay. So any questions?
Miss,
So this
if
will
if
make, yeah.
if for the case the question asks f prime x, what is the limit to x?
So
If the question 2b asks for f prime x,
that means that one is you are asking for slope function.
yeah. So what is the limit to x?
No. F prime x means we are using this formula. We are using this formula.
Oh, still approach to 0.
Yeah, we are definitely, if you want to find the slope function, definitely you have to use this formula. This one is only for specific.
Okay, I see. Thank you.
That's why Miss No straight away teach this first and don't want to talk about all this. Today only I talk about all this. I let you get used to this first. Okay, anything else? No? Okay, so this will be one question of your SAT 1. What function I want to give you? That will depend on me. When I do discussion with you that time, during your that one, then I will give you some hint what type of function I will give you. Okay? So now your job is to learn every single one. Are you okay?
Okay, as long as I can rewatch these videos over and over again, I'm okay.
Yeah, no? So 5 marks. 5 out of 40. So these 2 lessons, I give you 5 marks already for your SAT 1.
Wait, what is the total marks for the SAT?
SAT 1 will be, there will be around 4 questions. Okay, total mark is 40 marks. 40 or 42 marks, depend. And you have 1 hour to answer to it. So don't worry. We will not set a question in such a way that you will need more than 1 hour. When I do for calculus, if I can finish the paper in 20 minutes, you should be able to finish it in 1 hour.
Understood.
Okay, don't worry about that. Yes.
Can I know how did you determine the number inside the triangle?
What am I determine the number inside the triangle? Which triangle?
The 2 and 3, 3 and the triangle that you taught.
Pascal triangle.
Which triangle? This one.
Pascal's triangle.
Oh, Pascal triangle. Pascal triangle. You look, there is a pattern. 1, 1, 1. 1 plus 1?
2.
2.
1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3.
1 plus 2 is 3. Then I add another 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. 1 plus 3 is 4. Yeah, then I add another 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 4 plus 6 is 10. 4 plus 6 is 10. That is how you trace down.
Okay, Miss. Thank you.
That's called Pascal triangle. If you don't want, you can use like that. And 5C1, 5C0, 5C1, 5C2, 5C3, 5C4, 5C5. Still remember this?
Yes.
Also
In
can.
your
Combination.
yeah,
When you learn combination.
Yep.
So every term will be degree 5. You see, 4 plus 1, 5. 3 plus 2, 5. 2 plus 3, 5. One increase, the other one decrease.
All right, Miss.
That's called binomial expansion. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Thank you,
Welcome.
Miss.
Okay, thank you, class.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Miss.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
You
Miss.
Miss.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Miss?
Have a nice weekend to you also.
Miss,
Yes?
can you show me how to do question 3 in the exercise? I don't know how to do it with a fraction.
Question 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the problem?
I don't understand how to do it with a fraction.
Okay. Number 3A. So first point, x 3 over x, correct?
Yeah.
Point B, x plus h 3 over x plus h, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So slope of the chord AB 3 over x plus h, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 is h, right?
Yeah.
Divide by h, you look at as times 1 over h, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So this one, we make it to single fraction. Yep.
Yeah.
So it will be 3x minus 3 times x plus h. So the denominator have to be x and x plus h, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Time 1 over h. So expand. Okay. 3x minus 3x, I get 0, right?
Yeah.
So I got negative 3h over x, x plus h times 1 over h. Cancel off the h.
And then you get negative 3 over x.
Negative 3 over x, x plus h. Got it?
Oh, yeah, okay.
So therefore, f prime x, limit, h tend towards 0, negative 3, x, x plus h. So equal to negative 3 over x times x. So negative 3 over x squared. Done.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so this is a step-by-step working.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you very much, Miss.
Welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Mr.
Hmm?
Sorry, I forgot, I didn't take attendance.
Who are you?
Shivani, sorry, my app wasn't working in the beginning and you were solving doubts. I didn't want to interrupt.
Okay. Okay, sure. Who,
Me
Yeah.
too, Miss.
who is that?
Irfan, I
Aziz.
came early.
Because I just so I will update it on Monday. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I shut my computer already.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Yeah,
Thank you,
sure,
Miss.
sure.
Teacher.
Yes.
For the SAT, right? Cannot use graphic calculator.
Cannot, all cannot, not even scientific calculator. So you have to
Then not-
depend. You have to depend on your brain. No,
Then how do we find the graph for?
no I won't ask you to draw graph one. Don't worry.
Oh, so the
graph.
polynomial questions won't come out lah.
That one is quiz. I will tell you exactly what is the thing. So you just follow. Can or not?
Oh, so this what is this topic again? The H what? The rate of-
So our SAT is in chapter 2.
Oh, so the first principle is in chapter 2 only.
Chapter 2.
Oh, so this is the first topic you taught us for our SAT next month.
Yeah, yes, you are right.
Got like for the SAT I got like include our percentage like the
Definitely 8%
8%.
of your 70%. Every SAT is important.
SAT must do at school, must do at Taylor's there, right?
Depend on if open, then we do at Taylor. If not, we do online. I'm very clever in doing online already. Okay.
Okay. Last question. Rate of change is what?
Rate of change means slope of a tangent. dy dx f prime x.
Okay. F prime x is dy dx, right?
Yeah, rate of change. F prime means rate of change means dy dx. The meaning means you find the gradient function. That means the function f prime x is a gradient function that enable you to find gradient.
So that method A or method B, just now you said the A and B, right? The B is the gradient, so it cannot be the rate of change, right?
Which one? No, AB is the point.
No,
Like
just now you say which one is the rate of change by A or B, right?
All are rate of change. This is the rate of change function. This is specific. At a particular point. This is a function that you can find. Like this question just now I solved for this. So if I want to find the gradient at x equal to 1, then I put in x equal to 1. Then I can get -3. So therefore, gradient at x equal to 1 is -3. Understand? So that's why we call this gradient function.
The x to 1 is f prime 1.
Yeah.
F
prime x is the gradient function. That means this function enable you to find the gradient at any point.
Okay, can be. Yeah, thank you, Joe.
Welcome.